Hey loves, welcome back to the channel. First off, I want to start by thanking everybody who wished me a happy birthday yesterday. You guys are too sweet and you guys just made it all that much more special for me, so I appreciate it, guys. Going into today's video, it's one of the questions that I most frequently get asked in my comments and here on YouTube, as well as DMs and also in my live streams on Twitch. And it's, hey, I'm new to keyboard and mouse. What loadouts should I use? What are some good loadouts to use for learning keyboard and mouse? These are my top 3 loadouts that I love, and I think I can pull out these loadouts when I'm having a bad day, or I just feel like my aim is off or I'm not doing that great, and it'll make me feel a lot better. And I'll throw in some gameplay for you guys so that way you guys can see why I feel that way towards these loadouts. But without further ado, I'm going to get right into the footage for you guys. If you are new here, please consider dropping a like and subscribing if you like these kind of videos. I'm thinking of doing more informational videos as well, incorporated into my S&D gameplays for you guys, because I think I'd like to give back to you guys, and I'm still learning the game, so I just know that if I would have had these videos to watch or to look at when I was learning, that it honestly probably would have helped me. So I hope you guys do enjoy. I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing day. Stay safe, and I'll see you on the next video. The first gun I'm going to showcase for you guys is the RAM, and the RAM is very underrated in S&D, I feel like, but the RAM is a very powerful gun. I'm going to break it down a little bit for you guys. I put the Monolithic Suppressor on it. I like that damage range. I like the sound suppression, especially for S&D. I feel like sound suppression isn't taken into consideration as much as it should be in the S&D community, and I just want you guys to know that it is very important, especially if you are clutching it up, because you're not going to want the enemies to know where you are. Next up is the GI Mini Reflex. Now, this is more of a preference for me. However, when you use the GI Mini Reflex, it really does help when you're still adjusting to the sensitivity of your mouse and figuring out how you flick and how your movement is. It really does help you pinpoint the precise area where you want to ADS and where you want to keep your shots. After that GI Mini Reflex, I put the XRK Close Quarters Stock. This is to improve your ADS speed, which we already know is important in Search and Destroy. After that, we have the 50 round mag. Now, 50 round mag, you just want more bang for your buck, and on keyboard and mouse, it doesn't really weigh down your gun that much to make a difference. Next, I put on the Stippled Grip tape for the ADS speed and also the sprint to fire speed. These are both important, especially after you guys get down slide canceling on keyboard and mouse. This is going to be your best friend. You're going to be able to snap on people, and people in the kill cams will be like, wait, how did they snap on me like that? This is how. And what I admire about the RAM the most is that it doesn't matter how close or far you are from somebody, it's still very powerful. And as you can see in this gameplay, the ADS speed is very fast, which is a must for this gun because it's very powerful, yes, but it can get outgunned quickly. The next gun that I'm going to show you a loadout for is the MP5. Now, I feel like the MP5 is very diverse. I feel like everybody, no matter if they play KBM or controller, know how to use it. So this is the loadout that I put on it. I have the Compensator Muzzle because I want that recoil control. Now, the MP5, yes, it is a very good gun, but for keyboard and mouse players, if you don't die down the recoil control for the MP5, it could be a disaster. The next attachment I have on it is the 5mm laser. I want that hip fire speed in case I get into close encounters with people, as well as I want that sprint to fire speed. When I'm rushing or when I'm pushing hardcore somebody, I want that sprint to fire speed. My next attachment on this gun is Stippled Grip Tape. Now, Stippled Grip Tape is amazing for the ADS speed and sprint to fire speed, which is all important on keyboard and mouse. We're trying to be the quickest that we can be. We already have the ability to flick on people, so what we need after that is our ADS and our sprint to fire speed just to pull everything together to make us look like we are goated. For the underbarrel, I have Merc Foregrip on because I want, again, that recoil control, that hip fire accuracy. Those things are key, and you guys will come to learn that more as you play on keyboard and mouse. Last but not least, I have the 10mm auto round, and that is just for the damage and for the range. The MP5 has good range already, but this makes it even better. And for those of you who may not want the 5mW laser, you can always put on the FTAC Collapsible stock. This gives you more movement speed, which is very important, as well as another ADS attachment for your gun, which would just up your game completely. With the MP5, I did realize that I had to reload a little bit more than the other two guns that I was using, but it's still a very powerful weapon. To be honest, the MP5's hip fire just hits different. Last but not least, I have a CR56 loadout for you guys. Now, the CR56 is amazing to use on keyboard and mouse. It has almost everything that you're gonna need, and pro, it's a very buffed gun in the game. I run the Monolithic Suppressor on it because I want that sound suppression, especially for search and destroy. Some may overlook it, but to me, it's an important feature to have on most guns. Now, with this damage range, honestly, you can cross-map people, which you'll see in the clips that I have for you guys. It's very easy to just get in a sniper position and kind of cross-map with this gun. The next attachment I have is the XRK Zodiac S440 barrel. This gives you damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil control. This is another gun where if you don't deck it out right, the recoil control can be a little bit crazy to handle. Now, after that barrel, I put on the FSS close quarters stock. This CR56 is a lot more heavier than the RAM and the MP5, so you're going to want that ADS speed, and if your enemies are using lighter weapons. After that, I have a 45 round mag. This gun doesn't really use up that much, so you can probably kill about 4 people before you have to reload if you land your shots right, but just in case you need that extra. Now, the underbarrel, which I put Commando Foregrip. This is the most, in my opinion, important attachment to put on the CR56, especially if you are playing with keyboard and mouse. I cannot emphasize this enough. It has recoil control and aiming stability, which this gun highly needs. This gun is buffed. It will outgun most other guns in this game, but the important thing is that you have to land your shots. Missing 2 or 3, even 1 shot, could kind of land the difference between you winning the gunfight and you losing it. Now, as you may be able to see, the CR56 is a lot heavier than the MP5 and the RAM, which is why my slide canceling isn't as fast, which is why my ADS speed matters so much. And also, as you just seen there, hip fire for this gun is not that great. And if you make your shots count every single time you kill somebody, you probably won't have to reload your gun for about 4 kills.